imagine a world where, like, your deepest grief, the really raw emotions could be uh, processed, like archived even,
Mhm.
by a quantum computer. Would you trust technology with something so vulnerable?
Hmm.
That's the kind of question at the heart of choral memory.
Oh, yeah, Coral Memory. It's a speculative design project, I think,
Yeah,
by Rowan Payne,
right.
looking at, all these implications of quantum computing in the future, specifically how it relates to emotional archiving, I think.
And it all takes place in Barbados,
Yeah, in the future,
which is really interesting
a future Barbados.
because, Barbados has this incredible tradition of storytelling, right? Like oral history is such a rich part of their culture.
Yeah.
So to think about that kind of heritage,
Mm.
applying to something like archiving grief, but using this cutting edge technology,
Yeah, yeah. It is fascinating.
the really powerful juxtaposition. So this choral memory thing, it's not just an idea, right?
It's an artifact.
It's like Payne's trying to show us like what this future could actually look like and feel like.
Yeah. And Payne really starts with themselves, drawing on their own experiences, their own grief, I think,
Oh,
to really fuel the project. And then they take those emotions and sort of, meticulously translate them into models, like theoretical models, imagining how those personal feelings could be captured, as data processed by a quantum computer.
okay. So let's like actually try to picture this artifact. What might it look like?
Oh, I don't know.
How would it work?
Well, Payne sort of imagines this physical object, maybe taking inspiration from the coral reefs at the island,
Oh, interesting.
that acts as this repository for these digitized emotions. Imagine something that like glows, and pulsates, reflecting all the collective grief held within.
Yeah.
Users might even be able to interact with it
Wow.
through touch, sound, maybe even virtual reality, experiencing these archived emotions in a safe and controlled space.
But wouldn't all that raise some ethical red flags? Like,
Yeah.
are we really okay with technology having access to, emotions that raw and personal?
Yeah, I mean that's where this quantum ethics council comes in.
Ah,
Payne imagines this body, made up of a lot of different voices from the Barbadian community to kind of act as a safeguard against any potential misuse. They'd be responsible for setting the guidelines, I guess, for data privacy and security and access, making sure that choral memory really serves as a tool for, for healing, for understanding, not
not for exploitation.
yeah, not for exploitation.
Right. So choral memory is, in a way, like a reflection of Barbados itself, this blend of tradition and innovation where cultural values are guiding,